All right, have and have not fans, tomorrow is the day that the haves and the have nots will return. I mean, it was only gone for either a little less or a little more than a month. I mean, I think we all remember the final scene where the woman is taking her dog out to, to handle its business and happened to see a dead man in a car. And that was the end of the episode. And as you all remember, I was not a big fan of the finale. If memory serves, it was entitled The Reaping. I just do not remember because I really don't care. So, before going further in the video, go ahead and take a couple moments to do the usual. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up to show you like it. Hit that subscribe button so we can get one step closer to 200,000 subscribers. Also, follow me on my various social media platforms. The links are in the description below. And sad to say, I did notice that the percentage went down by about 1% when it comes to people who hit the notification bell and select all. Slowly but surely, we are actually decreasing in the number of watch time percentage from subscribers. So please hit the bell and select all. That way you know when I post new content. When I was doing my live streams last night on both Instagram and YouTube, just to say hello because it's been a while, people are asking me, Jeremy, this is the week. Are you excited? Are you ready for the haves and the have-nots? I mean, it's going to happen. That's honestly the best way I can put it. I'm not going to sit up here and act all, fake about it. I mean, season 7 left such a bad taste in my mouth that I'm not even going into season 8 with high expectations. And I'm not trying to be not negative Nancy, since I'm a, negative Ned or whatever you want to call it. But I just feel like season 8 just left. I mean, season 7 just scarred me. I mean, just because of how bad it was. I mean, all 20 episodes, I don't even think the scores, I don't even remember. You know me, I don't really remember my scores. Once I say them in a video, that's pretty much it. I can't even remember if I gave any episodes higher than an 8 because of how lackluster they were. I mean, I think I gave like the first episode of season 8, when they picked up where we left off from the shooting and whatnot, but I honestly cannot remember. I just remember the highlights being, Mama Rose and Catherine in jail. And for the life of me, I'm trying to remember the first 10. I know the last one was Bananas Foster. Like, that was episode 10. I love the speech between Wyatt and Catherine before he slit his wrist and, passed out or whatever. But for the most part, we spent more time with the B tier and new characters than we did with the main cast. So, yeah, it really didn't do much for me. Just going to be completely honest. But I know that fans are excited. I'm well aware these videos do really well, even though I will admit I'm very surprised that my House of Pain review from last week, because remember on Wednesday, was it Thursday? I knocked out all 3 reviews at once. Thursday morning, Sisters, Assisted Living, House of Pain. House of Pain got over 11,000 hits while Sisters is about 6,000. I'm like, wait, what? So I was a bit surprised by that. Apparently people like Hi, Curtis, and Ella, and I can't argue with that. So like I said before, Thanksgiving morning is when I'm going home. So I will be here watching the episode live. I will be live tweeting, taking notes, and I'll do a live stream after the episode comes on. And I'll have my review up either that same night or I'll have it up on Wednesday morning. The trailer looks good. I'm going to be honest. It sounds redundant, but the trailers, for the most part, always look good. And not to mention, after the first episode, we'll see if we get that, extended trailer, if you will. Like, this season on the haves and the have-nots. Which, again, if that actually happens, that means I have yet another video to work on after Tuesday night. But I don't know, guys, because I talked to my mom. She was like, yeah, I did watch a couple episodes here and there, and I did see, Hannah's talking with somebody else now, that the guy helping her learn the account. My mom, she's only watched like maybe a couple episodes, and it's sad because this is the person who got me into the show at all, and it's like, if she really isn't feeling it, man, I mean, of course I'm still reviewing it, but that says a lot. I mean, I feel like the fact that we've lost some good shows from Greenleaf to If Loving You Is Wrong, and we, well, for lack of a better phrase, have to settle for the mediocrity of the haves and the have-nots, which used to be Tyler's most complex show ever. It's a shame. And then with shows like House of Pain and Assisted Living, which had horrendous starts to their seasons. I think these shows are both 25 episodes each this season, and the first half of these seasons were just god awful. So to have just all these lackluster Tyler Perry projects back to back to back to back to back, while we're losing some actual great shows in the the hustle and bustle, it's just a shame, because with the haves and have-nots being on the air for as long as it is, that's what makes the decline in quality so bad. Now, look, I could be completely wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Maybe season 8 will just, knock my socks off. It'll make me go back and like, hey, you know what? Dang it, Tyler, you did it. You surprised me. But realistically, I don't see, this season will have to do everything that I've wished the show would have done for the past few years. Better pacing, not as much repetitive dialogue, wrapping up character storylines, having characters act more consistently, things like that. But we'll see. Like I said before, maybe tomorrow we'll get some kind of, like sneak peeks in the season premiere or things like that. And we'll go from there. To my knowledge, we're not getting 2 episodes, because I'm pretty sure by now they would have announced that. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know some people, call me out for my lack of enthusiasm, and man, your energy ain't the same as it was, because I'm not going to be fake with you. I'm going to come up here and do my due diligence, which is to review the show. Trust and believe, I wish I had that same bright-eyed, bushy-tailed enthusiasm of, man, I just clocked out of the call center, so now it's time to, sit down and record this haves and have not video. But, it's almost like a chore in terms of the show. But I hope tomorrow night an episode comes on that's really going to put me in the, okay, Tyler, you still got it. All right, have and have not fans, let's break down this episode. I hope it gives me that boost, because it's the week of Thanksgiving. Who wouldn't love a episode to get us hyped? Not only that, I feel like maybe not only because season 7 left such a bad taste in my mouth, it's the fact that the show's coming back a bit too quickly for my taste. Not to mention it's the week of Thanksgiving, so I have a lot on my mind that doesn't involve the haves and the have-nots, and the excitement of Ruthless coming back. But once again, I just know my mind isn't going to be on Ruthless, because I'm just going to be focused on going home for a few days, getting some rest and whatnot. But then I know next week is going down. Like, I don't know if I'm coming back either next Sunday or next Monday. It will probably be Monday. It really depends on a couple of factors. But I think, I want to be real, I think it really comes down to, if I'm sick of Thanksgiving food by then, it's like, all right, guys, let me hit the road today. It's Sunday. There's not going to be a lot of traffic, no school buses, no people going to work. It'll just be a smooth ride back to Lynchburg. But it depends. I don't know. So with that being said, that's really all I have for this video. I am indifferent in terms of how I'm feeling about the show returning this quick. I think that maybe a little bit of a break would have been nice. If nothing else, I think would have been a great move is if the haves and the have-nots return next week, and then this week could have been like a binge-a-thon or something like that. OWN could burn out its back catalog of the haves and the have-nots for marathon purposes, just to give people time to really, watch all the episodes that they choose. So, because if they don't have Hulu, they could just watch it on OWN. And then next Tuesday, you would have the haves and the have-nots. But I guess maybe Tyler Perry wanted to give us a double dose, like, hey, have and have-nots is returning, and so is Ruthless. So there we go. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a negative Ned on purpose. I'm just being completely honest with you. I think that, kind of like a bad breakup, or maybe it isn't even a breakup. It's like, somebody in a relationship asked for a little time and a little space. I don't think I've had enough time or space away from the haves and the have-nots to jump back into it with enthusiasm. But like I said, I hope this season turns it around. To my knowledge, it's allegedly going to be 10 episodes for season 8. And they have the other 10 episodes, which was originally supposed to be the ending of season 7, which will probably be labeled season 9, which could probably be labeled as the final season, but we'll just have to wait and see. So thanks so much, everyone, for tuning into the video. If you would like to donate to the channel, not mandatory, but appreciated, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App, or you can join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all soon.